The definition of the misuse of stimulants, opioids, hallucinogens, and cannabis is the result of experimentation with drugs like cocaine, cigarettes, or psychedelics. It doesn't matter if the drug is a shot of whiskey straight, cigarette, or a snort of cocaine. These drugs pass the blood-brain barrier and go straight to our feel-good chemicals, also known as neurotransmitters, that are released to the brain. An example of a drug altering the feel-good system is the explanation people provide when they try psychedelics. They try them because of the euphoric feeling that they experience makes them able to express themselves more creatively. Drugs like marijuana or heroin can affect it mimics our natural neurotransmitters, which is also a reason why those drugs are used excessively. Basically, our award or reward system leads us to a pathway of drug misuse. So there are 3 parts of the brain that holds our reward or award system. There's a part of our brain that controls our pleasure response, which is, of course, what makes drugs feel rewarding. And it is eventually the reason for excessive drug use. The part of the brain that controls anxiety or fear, like our fight or flight systems, is or the explanation for what we feel when we go through withdrawals. Basically, in today's time, there is an opioid crisis and there's fentanyl overdoses. This crisis and this overdose has created an urgent need to study and dissect the hold that these drugs have on people today. And thankfully, the result from studying the biological and neuroscience effects the drugs have on addiction, it has created more information on treatments for substance use disorders. Medication has been introduced as treatments for substance use disorders because these medications focus on prevention. It focuses on preventing things like cravings and withdrawals that comes with drug use and also overdose. For harder drugs like cocaine and meth, more experienced clinical trials has to happen before medication is available. But in closing, my go-to strategy is harm reduction. Because I know that abstinence is unrealistic, I do believe the best approach to minimizing the misuse of drugs is to focus on education and to focus on education around safer drug use.